Good afternoon, it's Lorna Wagner, Programme Manager for Careers and Outreach for Maritime UK, and here is your short weekly update. So last week was Apprenticeship Week and we were delighted by the engagement that we've had by industry partners, by schools and colleges, and on social media, especially with the short video case study interviews, the 5 questions in 5 minutes. Tremendous variety of young people, and I particularly liked the videos that we created with employers that are much further up the organisational structure, let's say now, but who started as apprentices themselves. So we had support last week from Kinetic, from the Port of London Authority, from Berth and Boat Company Limited, the Port of Hull, the Port of Blyth, ABP, Scorpion Ribs, Explio and A&P in Falmouth, and I'm really grateful for the time that people gave me and their willingness to be involved in one of my 5 questions in 5 minutes mad interview case studies. We also promoted some of the short videos that were recorded during our virtual careers fair in Maritime UK Week last year, so special thanks to Serco, ABP, Burton again and Brockenhurst College and Ask Apprenticeships for what they did for us there. Other things that went on last week, we had an LMI event which was run by the LEP in Humber, and we had 35 careers advisors, teachers, tutors, JCP workers who came along, and it was a maritime awareness session which went extremely well. And then on Thursday afternoon we ran an employers apprenticeship awareness session, and we had 25 people come along to that session where we talked to them about the technicalities, the process of setting up an apprenticeship, how it works, how the new apprenticeships are working, endpoint assessments, 20% off the job training time and so on. Quite heavy content, but the feedback that we've had following that session has been tremendous. So this week I've got some really interesting interviews on the brain. I've got some really interesting meetings coming up. One with the Ormiston academies to talk to them about level 2 and level 3, key stage 3 and 4 maritime qualifications and the development work that they're doing with Pearson's. A meeting with the Careers Colleges Trust to look at their logistics pathway and how we can support that and how we can put them in touch with industry partners and colleagues to support the work that they're doing there. Maritime UK Solent Business Breakfast meeting on Wednesday, to which there are already 72 local businesses registered to join. And then Thursday afternoon, we're running a support event for our industry ambassadors, those who have already registered and ideally who've already done their first session, or they may not have done, with a school or a college. And we're going to talk to them about what sort of resources they need created to support them, talk to them about running Zoom meetings and sharing videos on screen. And really, I'm just looking forward to hearing them talk about the first events that they've done and what they've got out of it, and what that event was, what the school or college wanted from them. For me, Apprenticeship Week is now out of the way. It's National Careers Week, week commencing the 1st of March, and that aligns with Apprenticeship Week in Scotland the same week. So we have all sorts of things coming together for that already. I've got particular schools and colleges that have asked for support in their Careers Week activities: Totton, Eastleigh College and West Anglia College. But we're also doing a couple of evening events, one in the Southwest to support the Southwest Regional Cluster, and that's been developed in partnership with the University of Plymouth and City College Plymouth. It's for young people and their parents to come along and find out about the sector. And then on Thursday evening, a similar session, but that's in the Northwest. And again, it's put on in partnership with Mersey Maritime. So what can you do to help National Careers Week? I think the short video interview case studies were a really big hit last week. So we did apprenticeships last week. What I'd really like to do for National Careers Week is to make sure we've got representatives from all the different industries. So I'm looking for an interesting young person and their employer to support leisure boat industry, to support engineering, to support ports, harbours, marinas, and so on. So if there's an interesting story out there, you know how to get in touch with me. lwagner@maritimeuk.org, and I'd love to do an interview case study. Many thanks, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.